Well, here we are.
There it is.
We made it
We did.
to the season finale. Folks, I want to welcome y'all back.
Welcome me out. Wait, you don't have a insert sound effect
All
there.
right, let's do this one.
There we go.
Woo! It's been an amazing season, and Breezy and I have had the opportunity to speak to, man, at least 10 women that are all amazing and blazing trails in our space. Some of them are newcomers, some of them are influencers, some of them are lifelong shooters and avid outdoors folks. And we even had Ronda Pitts, who is a world champion bass fisher lady. So it's been an amazing time. Oh, shout out to man Lonnie, right?
I
She's
was
an
just gonna say,
Olympian.
yeah, Olympian. Yep.
We've had an amazing run this season, and we're grateful first and foremost to God for everything He's doing in our lives, both seen and unseen. And that's actually something we say in our prayers before we start every episode, or we pray before every meal. It's just hardwired because you don't know what the Lord is doing in our lives, and we're grateful for it. And we try to put in more of our faith this season. I would say we kind of move the needle a little bit more in that direction, not necessarily in every episode, which is okay. Which is okay. And we also, Breezy chopped a bunch of beats this season. Um, but we're excited for next season because
Mhm.
it's gonna happen in Vegas. One time for Vegas.
There it is. There it is. Las Vegas.
Shout out to the DJ
Bree.
Breezy.
Hey,
So
Breezy.
so yo, let's I mean, you know what I think the theme for this season was perseverance. I think about the conversations we had with Tess, with Lonnie, with Rhonda, with really all the women. It is perseverance, and I think that's the underlying theme. It's made itself known after 12 episodes. We started off the season with two openers, but the one thing I hear, like the one that really stands out between Tess and Lonnie, is keep going. Keep going. If you want something, persevere through it. Lonnie talks about the obstacles she had when her and her sister were in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Tess talks about endless amounts of training. They both did. I mean, Lonnie's an Olympian and Tess is a biathlete. So when you think about that, and you think about really any type of professional sport on a high level, you're talking thousands of hours of training, thousands of hours of. What did you think, Breeze?
Yeah, I agree with that, and I think another thing I took from it was just do it. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of the mistakes. Don't let the mistakes become bigger than the actual goal that you learn a lot through the mistakes.
Or
Like you
bigger
said,
than your purpose?
right. Just hearing them talk about the journey from
Yeah.
when, Tess talking about she was a young girl and how she first was introduced to everything, and along the way even lost some of her, is this where I'm supposed to be? Is this what I want to do anymore? And then to find that fire again and that competitive spirit and, like you said, perseverance.
Yeah.
um yeah, we had some amazing stories, amazing ladies. I'm grateful that we both agreed, you and I, to make this season 2 dedicated to strictly the ladies, because
Man.
honestly I can say, as someone that we're on a journey together as well as bros and business partners, the ladies we've met in the space and just
Are
how
amazing.
unreal. Um, Not that I didn't think that existed. Shout out all the ladies for season 2. But it was cool to really get their side of it and their personal journey and their stories, so
Yeah. Yeah.
people know
Because
we met them in the space.
isn't it amazing how, like, I think the stories are told, but no one really highlights it with intentionality. And I think that's what we're really grateful for, is that we did get to, have some amazing, bro. Think about Jazz and Dez. They got
Yeah.
they're both influencers. Dez owns a firearms academy where she's trained 1,500 women, bro. And then they talked about carrying while pregnant. Bro,
Mm-hmm.
that's like, I think there's so many insights, not only facing the industry, but open, outwardly facing the consumers. Like the ladies asking themselves, can I carry if I'm pregnant? What should I take into consideration? Can I compete? Look at Paige. Remember Paige?
Yep.
She was like, yo, I'm just getting started. And she's already, I think it was at the NRA where she placed,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it was at the NRA, and I think that's where we. I don't know. Is that where we met her, or we?
No, so she's with Tactical Playground.
Yeah,
That's Danny's people. And he
yeah,
introduced us to them. And then,
yeah,
one dot connects to the other. And
yeah.
before you know it, everyone's just on Gander Mountain.
That's
What are you
it.
gonna do?
Gander Mountain.
There
That's
it is.
molehills
Rhonda,
and mountains, mountains and
what
molehills.
what was the episode that stood out to you the most?
Man, Dez was probably. Well, here's the thing too. So as we move along in this, right, we're finding because a lot of times I'm here, like I'll start
Yeah.
the conversation with you, and then I jump into, as you see over here,
Yeah.
Breezy's hands.
Oh yeah, what beat you got loaded up today? Let's see. It's the
Okay,
final. It's the final episode, so it has to be
yeah.
something good, bro.
Well, there's backstory to this. Typically, I think about our guest and
Yep.
I'll maybe listen to some sample songs and come up with something that I'm feeling that I chop. I was thinking, what am I gonna do for this? So this is actually has a cool backstory because when we met and we were first chopping it up, talking music, I was playing this beat, and you walked
No
over
way. I know. I already
with
know.
this curious look on your face, and you go, "Yo, bro, who made that?" And I was like,
I
"I
did.
did."
It's like
You're
you
like, "You
made
made
this.
that?" Yo, literally,
Yeah.
and I said, "Yeah, bro, I made this beat." You're like, "No, no, no." You're like, "Reel that up again, bro. Started from the
There it
beginning."
is.
I yo, that was a great moment. Boom, I started. You're like, "Yo, bro, please send me this."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the
Facts.
that's the backstory.
So
So I
what's cool about this is it's already chopped
and
and
I was gonna say I already have it chopped up.
it has
I just brought
history.
it up
That's
because
cool.
it's there is no get. We can't kick to a guest on this one. It's you and I
Exactly.
chopping it up. So I said, let me pull up something that we have a little
I
backstory.
already know what beat it, but let the folks hear it. Let's sell.
This
Let's
this is
go.
one of the this is really the main sample I played with.
Oh, listen, folks.
Come on, man. Do I play the beat yet?
Yeah,
You let it.
just I mean, let it ride, bro. At this point, oh,
I mean,
listen,
you made
listen,
that.
little baby. You made that?
The
Yo,
start.
so shout out my brother Breezy, cause when he
Thank you,
played
bro.
that for me, I was legit like, nah, there's no way this white boy
Yeah,
made
and I
this.
and it's funny because you know how you'll get a little I remember you said, "Yo, bro, there's this Leonard
Says
Skinner
no
song I've
doubt.
always wanted to sample," and I said, "Yo, send it to me." You're like, "Yeah,
Still
I'm
haven't
gonna
received
send
it.
it to you, bro." You're like, "That was 10 years ago,
Here's
brother.
3 years
Send it
ago,
to me."
brother.
No, I chopped that thing up like that night.
Yeah, I remember. We
So
gotta find it.
the cool thing about this is like I sat with season one, like I'm in it and we're having the conversations, but I'm bouncing in and out. So it was cool to play everything back. Um, Standout moment from season two.
There was a few for me.
Yeah, I think. Um, wow, there was a lot of good moments. Really, I don't want to like.
So
I
go ahead.
think
You know
Des
what?
Dez's conversation was really good. I love some of the things you talked about, and just to hear her growth from when she started and didn't really know much, and
Who?
bought it in Des.
Dez. Yeah,
Bought
yeah,
it,
yeah.
inexpensive firearm and didn't really know how to use it and didn't really know where to go. Fast forward to that whole journey and the community that she's built is like, man, it's not like we said, just start doing it. Find some good people to connect with and continue to put in the hours. So yeah, that
Me-
was her story was really good.
Yeah, when I think of Dez, I think of Renegade. You know what I'm saying? Like she survived actually a shooting. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like she was like, "Yo, I can't just buy one and keep it at the crib. I gotta like train and become essentially who she is today. And that's one of the moments I think about Brittany at the end of her interview, when she was like, yo, I went in to a pawn shop with JT, her husband. Shout out my boy JT.
JT the
We
Mountain.
were looking at a Benelli that's normally not on the wall, and dude flagged him. She was like, yo, you gotta chill, bro. Like, you gotta practice safety. You know what I'm saying? Rhonda Pitts, the mental health side of being outdoors
Hmm.
and its benefits. There was a lot of like
Yeah.
standout moments. I mean, bro, even Lonnie, bro, hearing a story of hustling
Yeah.
paint work she's done for be able to feed her and her sister while
Yes.
competing in the Olympics, bro.
And that experience and being over there in foreign countries and
Arguably the highest level of competition,
yeah, yeah,
right? Jess and Erica, essentially like what they're doing with the Woma, no egos
yeah,
allowed, and there's so many ladies. Adrienne building her community from the ground up. You know, one follower at a time, one
yeah.
sub at a time. There's so many standout moments, and it's hard for me to pin down one. And man, I don't know. Shout out to all you ladies
Yeah.
for even agreeing to be on the season.
Making it a great season for
Man,
sure.
we had an additional four ladies lined up,
Yeah.
bro. And it's just scheduling conflicts,
Well, yeah,
bro.
it is, and I've actually a couple of the ladies I was speaking with are gonna little sneak peek be on at Shot Show with us.
Yeah.
So
So I guess yeah, let's talk about a little bit about man, we've been traveling a lot. Seems like it hasn't stopped since goals.
yeah, yeah, really.
Yeah, we were at goals, then
Then
something else after that.
to relax retreat.
Relax retreat.
Then we turned around and went back to CanCon, same place,
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Yeah. And
Shot
then
up to North Carolina,
yep. And now
and
we're back.
and
And then
now we're
next week, is it next week? Yeah, back to North
yeah, next week,
Carolina.
Bath and yeah. My boy and I had some black bear stew.
Yep, that was delicious. The Bub Jackson preserve. Shout
Mhm.
out to
Oh, amazing.
Bethany.
Yeah,
Bethany was one of our guests from the first season. Um, all around amazing human being, incredible woman. Love how she's intentional with her faith. But man, just to keep y'all updated, we have been traveling a lot. You know, here's what's cool about, at least for me. I can't speak for my little baby brother Breeze, but I'm
baby.
pretty sure he's gonna feel the same way. Anytime we travel, involved in some really cool stuff.
Yeah,
And I'm constantly thinking of ways of how, instead of, I live in the moment just as much as I think about how do I harness this story for people to hear it. Because, bro, I wouldn't, prior to us getting in the industry, I would have not had a single idea about any of this, right?
right, right.
Yo, and you and I owned guns, bro. We
Yeah,
just weren't in the gun or the outdoor space. We were working under our other brand, Forever Dope, and
yeah.
which praise God that was an amazing run. And we're still doing some work there, but we're
Course. And we brought a
pipe
lot of what we did there into
a
this
hundred
space. Yeah.
percent, a hundred
And I
percent,
love even through conversations because I have a lot of just people in general, people I have maybe haven't spoken to, people that follow us
no
that
doubt.
don't speak to us on a day to day that are just like, yo, what do y'all do? What are you doing now? And essentially I said, you know what? You know what we're doing? We're traveling, we're telling stories, we're
Yeah,
building continuing to build our brotherhood, build a business, and it's all a blessing, 100%. Because I get that, yo, what do y'all? So wait, what do y'all do? And it's cool. Everyone that sees us, I think it's very. You said something. I think you said earlier, just how we're building this thing.
yeah,
We're not cutting any corners. It's not a flash virality, like all these things that come, and that's cool. If we have something that goes viral, we did for the 2AR actually, which is you and your brother's channel. We had and that's fun. It's cool, but I think it's awesome to see like the genuine connection we're building along this journey and meeting the people every time we travel, every time we talk to someone, and just taking a little piece of that journey, like you said, and telling the story with it. So it's been, man, it's exciting. We I think I said this the other day to someone, but well, we all do this, right? The head down, like we're grinding, we're building this thing as we're flying it. and you said something, staying in the moment, which
Yeah.
I'm being more intentional with doing that, but I don't mean like so much the individual, but just looking at, wow, man, look at where we were 6 months ago, a year ago, a year and a half, and a year and a half ago, to where we've come with just head down grinding, and it's cool. It's cool to see.
And we're still just growing. And like something you said is, man, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Y'all are on the road. Y'all are everywhere. It's like, man, you can literally choose your quality of life.
Mm,
You can choose what you do for a living. You know what
mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Just figure out how to take whatever you've learned and whatever you're passionate about and figure out how to monetize it. Because, man, this goes back to our days of owning the studio. Remember how many people would ask us, man, how'd y'all get started? Like,
Yeah,
is there $1 million investor or
yeah,
like what? And we were like, nah,
yeah,
man, just you
yeah.
just literally have to start.
Those were funny moments, and I just, not to get side, but I never forget. There's this one moment. One of my clients asked me, they're like, "Yo, Breeze, yo, who owns this place?" I'm like, yo, I do. They're like, what? They're like, yo, but you're in here working. I'm like, yeah, bro, I am in here working. They're like, we're building this, but Kush, that's my business partner. Nah, no way. I was like, yeah, bro, of course.
Yeah,
Like, we're in here, we're working on and in our business. Like, will we
yep,
get to a place maybe where I'm not sitting here every time you come in for a session? Yeah, that'd be cool. But yo, I enjoy this. We're here because we love doing this, bro. I love
yep.
making music and building with people.
I think that's where people thought we were crazy because remember how booked up the A room was?
Yeah,
And for us to announce we're shutting down was just like, what?
I
Are
know.
y'all crazy? And it's like, man, when God has a calling on your life,
Yo, you
nothing
know what's
else.
crazy? The timing of that. So I was looking for an older picture today in my phone. That's part of my time with my babies in the morning. My two daughters, like, will go through the phone and like find some old pictures. I found a video you sent me of your. I can see your phone sitting on the desk in a session you're in.
Yeah,
You had this look on your face, and that's why you sent the video to, like,
yeah,
because I remember we were questioning, like, which way do we go? We
yeah,
built this thing. Do we close the doors? And it was that moment you're like, we gotta. I think this is our sign
yeah, yeah.
to find a new space to be in. But
And praise God, bro, because we were able to bridge our talents.
yeah, everyone from FDMG, we had great times there for sure. It wasn't for a lack of like amazing music creation and good times. It just, our purpose changed.
That's it. We had a calling. And with that said, with us traveling so much lately, bro, we are from the flatlands of Florida, swamplands and big lizards and all kind of crazy insects and bugs and raccoons and stuff like that. But man, just think about like when we were in North Carolina, bro. I've never seen the fall colors change like that.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm 41 years old, dog. Like I think about that and I'm like, man,
yeah,
all
like
this.
transformed us into kids. We're like,
Yeah,
whoa,
I'm like, well, we can
this is
think
what.
about how many people are like, yeah, I'm used to this.
Yeah, we're like, look at the tree. We're taking. I'm slowing down so you can take pictures out of.
Pictures, yep.
Oh,
I'm sure it's the same effect that people have when they come down to Miami. They're like, yo,
yeah,
my God, look at this. And we're like, yeah, we
right.
know.
That's like people like, yo, South, you live at the beach? I'm like, "Nah, I mean, I go every one.
Mm,
You don't
uh,
go to the beach every day? I'm like, I mean,
yeah.
no, not really.
I mean, really, what do you
I could, I would, but
speaking of beach, bro? I know for the folks listening, y'all might laugh at this depending on where you're at. I have a hoodie on this morning. Breeze, my Viking warlord brother, does not. That's his Italian blood. No,
right.
but seriously, we woke up this morning.
It was
Yeah,
44, I think.
44 degrees.
Yeah.
So it is freezing right now. I don't know how you're.
Well, listen, I said to myself this morning, "Oh, you froze, little brother."
Sorry,
There
brother.
you go, you're back. I walked outside in my shorts and tank top, and I was like, "We
Yeah, man.
deserve this.
Yeah,
We fought a long, hard summer. We
bro.
deserve this." I'm still
10,
up.
10 months of just like
Yeah,
heat.
yeah.
But I enjoy it, bro. I enjoy it. So, we're about 20 minutes in. I wanted to say that do we announce? I know you already kind of said we'll be at Shot Show with the podcast.
Yeah, 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 for sure. Because
Yeah,
that's the next time they're gonna hear from us.
yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
There it is.
Pretty incredible, man.
Incredible, man. There it is.
So, shout out to Otis. They're opening up their shot show booth to us for podcasting while we're there. Um, yo, dog, I have an idea. I'm not sure if I should say it on air, but I will tell you afterwards. But I think it's gonna be dope. So anyhow,
I like that.
folks, we
Yo,
appreciate y'all staying tuned, man. Like we're looking at the growth, the analytics, and slow and steady wins the race, and we're tortoises right now, baby.
that's it.
We appreciate all the love, the support.
Really, truly.
Relax retreat. Shout out to Chris and his team. Shout out to Dave as well. Like they're there. They're the two new owners of Relax Retreat. God has opened some amazing doors, and people love our work, what we're doing. This is just our way. We use this podcast to let y'all know what we're experiencing it, how we're experiencing it, who we're getting to meet. We want y'all to be in on these conversations just in all the same way we are because man, we meet certain people and we're just like, yo, what? So yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You got anything else you want to add, Breeze?
No, it's a cool, like, kind of mini circle, mini full circle moment
Yeah,
because we thought about, right, how do we keep pushing the line? The podcast was cool. The first season was amazing. Like, what can we do to change it a little bit?
yeah, yeah,
And
man.
we are anchored in our faith, and we did have some cool faith conversations. And I love that we said, let's set the tone for season two, just us talking about our faith and how we want to incorporate that more. And
Yeah,
now
man.
to see and look back all the amazing guests we had and us to sit here in the finale, so to speak, for season two. It's a cool moment. I'm the overwhelming gratitude I feel sometimes. It's a lot that we do get to choose what we do with our lives and that we do have God first,
Yeah,
that we're
man.
really out here moving like that. And it's not always, we've said this from FDMG, it's not always the polished final version y'all see, right? Yo, there's tough times, so sometimes we got to figure it out. We got to call audibles. We got to stick and move. But like you said, slow motion better than no motion.
That's it, bro. Slow motion is better than no motion.
Praise God.
And man, we're just grateful. Yo, are we gonna let the people know that we're planning on some episodes being live doing this?
Yes, yeah, yeah. I kicked around. I was like, "Yo, do we? When? It's really not if, but when do we
When do we start?
actually go live with it?"
Yeah, man.
Because I think that'd be cool for the interaction side of it, right? People in the comments, get the chat going, like
Yeah,
real
man.
time. Because it is amazing to see. I'm still blown away how many people just listen, which is cool. You know,
Isn't that cool, bro?
yeah, that's amazing. But as a guy that was in radio for 14 years, I always loved, you know, the people that could paint that
Rob
picture for you without
Broccoli.
visual. Bob Brackley, Rackley, Shackley. Gotta tell you, folks, been an amazing season. Some up, some down. We're not on the path. We're off of it, folks. We're forging new trails and blazing new ways.
Telling
But
stories, folks. Gotta tell you, me and my best bud, two
Brack,
toe meters on the raceway, brother. Two toe meters on the raceway.
oh man, but yeah, that's it. Just grateful that we truly have, one listener. Someone
Yeah.
really takes the time out of their daily lives to sit down and listen to what we're putting out.
Tuned in and tapped in.
Tune in, tapped in, locked in.
Man, so I guess I said the underlying theme is perseverance, and I would say the main theme is redefining power. Women who lead, protect, and inspire.
No
I just
doubt,
wanted to throw that out there because
for sure.
it has been an amazing season. And honestly, empowerment looks different for everyone, bro. Whether you're carrying a firearm or casting a fishing line in Ronda Pitts's life, or even creating a community like Adrienne is doing. It always starts with confidence, courage, and purpose. Yo, bro, I should yo, that was actually pretty good, right?
That was good. You should
I
have done that.
I got into my
You got into your. That's you got the glasses on. I mean,
I
once
got into my speech bag there.
it is, what
So
did we drop that? Yeah, we did drop the air horn, right?
yeah, we did. I got it right here, little baby.
No, that's it, man. Just more to come. Season 3 is going to be awesome at Shot Show. We're looking forward to that. That's a big trip for basically if someone's listening to that finds us that isn't really tapped into the 2A firearm space. That's essentially our the big show, the big game. That's it.
Yeah,
Pretty much every company in the space is going to be out in Vegas all week, and it's a long week, bro. I think we walked about 10 miles last year on
we
our
averaged the day. Yeah,
yeah, it was crazy, but it's good. So yeah, to be tapped in and talking to people there at the show on the podcast, I'm excited for it.
tapped in Tommy.
Tapped in, locked in,
Um,
talking to
yeah,
Tony.
so I guess let's wrap this up, bro. It's
Yeah,
I'm happy with 25 minutes. I
yeah,
think
bro. I think it was a good end to the season.
next season, 12 episodes, it's all happening at Shot Show.
That's gonna be
We're
fun.
excited about that.
We might look like this on some. Huh? What? Yeah. Yo, Breeze, you alive over
Yeah,
there, brother? Yeah, yeah. Well,
yeah, man.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah, yeah, man.
Maybe one day.
Y'all might hear that more as we move along in the seasons. Yeah,
There
man.
it is. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But it was good. Yeah, thank you to thanks capital TH.
I guess for that one, we're not gonna have our beat machine, which
Thanks.
is no problem, brother.
Oh, no, look. Hold on. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on.
Oh, that's right. You got the mobile version, right? There it is.
Look at that little baby. I'll be out
There
there.
it is.
Boy. Or
There it is.
I'll have to put an email, a company wide email out. Maybe if it's in the budget, I get the new
Yeah,
touch or something like that. We'll
there
have
it is.
to talk to the
Never
C
know.
suite.
Christmas is next month, brother.
Talk to the C suite.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all for listening, tuning in, tapping in. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on all of our platforms. Just search up Off the Beaten Path or We Are OTBP. That's our website. We are OTBP.com for convos and collabs. Make sure you send us an email, send us a message. We're always looking to have amazing conversations with trailblazers and people who are doing dope stuff in the space, both outdoor and the gun space and the fishing space.
There it is.
Water, hook and
Right.
barrel, brother, hook and barrel. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. That said, shout out to a great season.